Good evening, iHub. This is Technical Indicator of the Penny Stock Express doing a member requested video chart on SNEY. You can watch this in high definition. Just expand the video and select 720p in your YouTube settings. SNEY, very exciting times. 0.0012 base off a doji candle. We started charting this one, and basically it shoots up to 0.0046. You get the pullback to the MA20. You know that shares above the MA20 are uptrend, shares below are downtrend. This was also about 2/3 retracement right here, and the stock held it. That would have been your first sign that it could continue. After that, you see these higher lows occurring here, and I think I mentioned this in my last video. This was a good sign as well. Anytime you get higher lows in the price action, that's a good sign. Let me increase the size of that bar so you can very clearly see it. All right, so you get the higher lows right there on the price action. Just drop that down a little. All right, so can you guys see that? Perfect. All right. That higher lows with 2 out of the last 3 days being bullish volume led to this big explosion of volume and this big candle moving right up, taking out all the previous resistance points on the stock from the previous dip. That's a great sign. So now these areas become support. Busts through 0.0055 because yesterday's close was 0.0056, opens at 0.0058 with a small gap. Shoots right through the MA200 and the MA50 and then pulls back to that level as some sort of support. The reason I say that support is because it's just above it right now on the bid. You got 0.0073. All right, I think that was the last sell of the day. Check that out real quick. All right, yep, we get a sell at 0.0073, 5,000 shares. So you can see that on the bid right there. So you have bid support above the MA50 of 0.0072. That means that the MA50 is in fact support. It might be light support, but it is support. After that, to the right of this pink bar right here, that's today's trading action. Right around 12:30, you have shares go above 0.007, but then pull back. Okay. See that right there? And then the high of the day was established right here in the next half an hour, and shares then proceeded to pull back to that 0.007 spot at close. So it's important to note that that is going to be support as well, 0.007. So you have 0.0072 MA50, 0.007 right there. Both of those will probably be light support. Better support at 0.0063, which is your MA200. After that, we have 0.0055 because of this recent high. In addition, that's where this candle closed yesterday. So this will be support as well. A lot of support points for a stock that's moved up very quickly. That's a great sign. What you want to see now is shares trade sideways off of these moving averages right here. That would be excellent. Basically, if we can get through this range, I'm guessing this day was mostly selling volume, so there probably isn't a lot of resistance in through here. But this candle is a good example of how a stock can dip right through support ranges when the sellers are in control. Look at this volume bar. Big increase in selling, and the support falls through the MA20, the MA50, and the MA200. Penny stocks are volatile. That's why I preach trading versus investing in them. However, for the longs, they're feeling really good right now off of 0.0012 if they bought there. For the day in swing traders, they're feeling really good as well. So it really doesn't matter what you are doing with this stock right now, provided you picked up shares off the dip. If you had shares up here at 3 cents, well, you're still hoping for a recovery. You're still down quite a bit. All right, basically moving forward, I think 2 cents is within sight if the bulls stay in charge. All right, basically all you're looking for is your OBV to continue moving up. Not a lot of room on the chart right here, but it could move sideways. Shouldn't be a problem with that. Or some small pullbacks on profit taking and then back up. All in all, you just want to see the bulls outweigh the bears for continuation to occur. If the sellers come in droves and get a candle like this, then all those support points that I mentioned are non-existent. All right, after 0.02, obviously 0.03 is your next resistance level. So a lot of room, a lot of growth still left on this stock, but it is toppy. All right, you have 2 days of movement. I would say look for some profit taking and mark your support points. That's my take on SNEY. Very exciting times. Congratulations to everybody that's made some profit on it. Here's my disclosure. And we'll see what happens tomorrow.